Okay, let's can I see. Wait a second. Like 2 minutes or let me talk. Hello everyone, can everyone hear my voice? Just type everything on your message. Time to start our session. Wait, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's great. Okay, the time is 7. Can we start our session, guys? Okay, we can see. Hello everyone. Yeah, guys. Okay, it's time to start this session. 1 second, guys. Hello.
क्या आ गया एक गाना चल पड़ी नीचे लिखा तो आ रहा है चैट इतने लोग हो रहे हैं स्क्रीन शॉट रिकॉर्डिंग ये रही यहाँ के लिखा रही है बंद है तेरी आवाज चल रही है आवाज बंद कर दे समझ तो कुछ आ नहीं रहा
Like to meet. Hey friends, everyone can hear my voice. Just check it now. Yeah. Okay. What's Nikhil Singh? Okay, now we can start a session. Good evening for everyone. Can everyone hear my voice? Just put it on a message.
Yes, yes, you are visible. You are audible. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, I'm Kannan. I'm assistant organizer at Shri Krishna Institute from I am studying. And I have one more thing. I'm assistant organizer at GDG Cloud Coimbatore. You can follow me on Twitter and hello, can everyone hear? Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and LinkedIn. This is my profile. Yeah, you can get into start without wasting your time, guys. Okay. Yeah, just a small introduction. Yeah. Yeah, what is machine learning? Machine learning. So that machine learning, yeah, high level involves a teaching computer to recognize patterns in the same way. Or as a human, we are easy to classify difference between a dog and cat. But it's a machine, it was some difficult to classify the dog and cat. It's much difficult to determine that. After some days, we discovered something to determine the difference between a cat and dog. And in this talk, I'm going to focus on supervised learning guys. And during cleaning, given a labeled models, inputs, and almost supervised learning in this problem way. Yeah. Okay. So we provided some input layers and our output layer will get, okay. If we give input and labels, and our model will predict and will give a prediction of the layer. We chosen to focus for the jobs and type of problem to solve this thing. Yeah. How do we get actually into prediction? This is going to depend on the type of ML. Please all participants just a second. I can start. Yeah. I think now everyone can join. Yeah. Just a second. Some friends are waiting on the way. They are sending the question. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we get into our class. Yeah. Okay. So okay, now actually everyone now just now only came. Now I can start the webinar right now. Yeah, I'm Kannan. I'm assistant organizer at Coimbatore GDG. This is my Twitter handles and this is my LinkedIn ID. You can follow me on here. I can update everything or make cloud updates. Okay, without the time wasting, we just deep dive into the what is machine learning, guys. Yeah, everyone thinking machine learning is hard to learn, it is difficult to do, but it is not like that, because cloud has make the machine learning as much easier. So that high level machine learning involves teaching computer to recognize the pattern. In same way our blind, uh, like that our blind is very easy to categorize a difference between a cat and dog, but in case of without a machine, it is difficult to determine it is a cat dog for the machine. Okay, then so we provided a label inputs, and actually it's a model. In machine learning we call all the things as a model. Yeah, some participation also waiting over there. I want to accept they also. Yeah, in machine learning we call it as we want to give as an image. If we are assigning image to a model, we want to give the input labels, and the our model will do all the expected things, everything it will be done. And the amount we give the thing, and what type of problem it was, and what we want to solve in that. Okay, it is fully depending on that. Okay, yeah, some guys are muted. Yeah, now it's great. Then we want to choose for the perfect job and type of ML problem we want to solve. Yes. Yeah. How do we get input prediction at this slide case? In this case, so we to actually go to the input. Then how to get from this task? Yeah, some people so get engaged. I want to accept them. Just second, guys. Just now only they accepted. Get joined. Go join, Barry. And yeah, now we can talk, start our talk. This is going to depending on the type of ML. If you're going to to solve some ML problems, you want to choose before what type of problem under what we are going to do. In the left hand side, there is a term is known as a generic task, and someone have already solved this generic task. In case you don't need to have start from this task, because this generic task have already done, so you don't need to from this scratch. You can start from here. But in other side, in the spectrum lay solving a custom task in as a solving custom task, it take very specific to your data set, because it is a generic already we have defined, but in a custom thing we want to do at right now. In case as a custom it's depending on our data set. Okay, then you are going to build and train our own model from scratch. Okay, let's think in term of image classification. in okay, yeah, now we was going to see picture is a cat. We want to label this image as a picture as cat. Okay, we are going to train our model to this is a cat you want to see, and it is really common machine learning task. There are tons and tons of models or exist in all over the internet, and we can easy to label this image. So we can use okay some participations. Yeah, we can use this image tons, and as one of the pre-trained model don't need to start from scratch. We can do that thing, but in case of here, um, let's see in the other hand. In other hand, there is another cat. Yeah, again some students have came right here. In other hand, there is this is our cat. This is our model's cat. This is our cat. This cat name was Chuhi. Okay, Choli. This cat you can call it Choli, Chuhi, whatever it is you like. Okay. We want to label this picture. Uh, the cat name was Choli, yeah, and we want to identify it is apart from other thing. We have a set of all library of images. We want to clarify apart from that it is our cat comparing to this image. Okay, we want to identify apart cat across our entire image library. So we are going to train a model using our own data set from this class as a different Choli from other cats. More specifically, let's say our model want to return the bounding boxes. We just using these bounding boxes to identify our cat because this is a commonly in machine learning, we using this bounding class term to determine the everything and all the process using this bounding box only. Okay, just a second. Using this bounding box. Yeah, some other participation came out. I want to do the admit them also. Yeah, we can get into another project. Okay, let's think about this term of NLP. NLP means it is a natural language processing. Let's problem. Here is a text. You can see it's a text. It is one of my tweet. Kannan Subramanian. It is my official Twitter ID. One of my tweets. And what I'm saying it was. This is really a common ML. Oh, it is a really a common ML task. Yeah, someone's having a issue on mute. Okay, just muted. Someone have put a message. Just a second, guys. I want to see that person's message. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hey guys, we can get back. Guys, can everyone see my screen? Is it visible? Can you tell me?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
visible.
Done. Some person told me it's not visible. Now I can continue. Okay. Uh, where I live it actually. It is one of my tweet. We are now I'm going to using a natural language processing. Let's say I have this text is one of my tweet, and I want to extract a speech from this. I want to extract a speech from this. It is really a common NLP task, so I don't need to start from scratch. I can utilizing an extra exciting an NLP model to me help do this because there is a NLP. There is a lot of things are already be done. So I'm just not able to doing from the scratch. So I can start from right now. You can do this. Let's say on other hand, it was take same tweet, but I want my model to output these tags. I want these things. I want this model to more specifically. It was a good thing. You can see it right here. There is a programming. There is a Google Cloud. Before we saw it will mention it was a verb and noun, and in the right hand side you can specifically see it will easily mention using this NLP thing. We can easily identify it is a programming and it is a Google Cloud. It is a very simple way where it is a more very common most task we can easily to assign. It is a basic common task, guys. It is very easy to do this NLP model because it is a simple we can assign. I'm going to train my model on thousands of tweets. If I want to achieve this thing, it is main thing was I want my model to know that tweet about the programming as more specifically it's about Google Cloud. So what I'm going to do was I'm gonna need to train my model on thousands of tweets. I will train my in previous my tweets was in a thousands. Each of them things want to generate these kinds of predictions. Okay, guys. Okay, let's jump into next thing. Oh, one of the main question was asking by many of the people is the machine learning is only for experts? No, guys, the machine learning is not only for experts because so many people see the machine learning in terms of some of a scary thing, like a scary movie, like a lot of things as a mirror, like an it's a small scary movie, but a little bit they think it is only for experts. But the real one, the machine learning is not only for experts. Actually, it is only for everyone. As 60 years before, this is definitely the case. This is a picture was taken as a first neural network invented in 1957. You can see this is a picture of first neural network as invented in 1957. This picture is also known as a spectrocentron. Okay, was a device that demonstrated ability to identify different shapes. In the 1957, this is a main device can identify a different kinds of shape using ML needed access to a extending as a computing resource that we can see. Yeah, guys, I'm from waiting. I giving the access. Yeah, and another thing. Yeah, at Google, what we actually do at here, put ML into your hands-on many developers and data scientists with a computer and machine learning. The problem that we want to solve that all of you don't think ML is something for experts. Actually, the real one in the world, actually ML is not only for experts. ML is can anyone can access because if you are only you want to know entirely you can access MX. That is not in the main deal of ML. If you know a little bit in ML, you can use the APIs to can access. In the next slide, I can talk about the APIs. You just knowing a basic things of ML, you can do a big business projects in this ML cases. Okay, and okay, how you are doing ML today? In case how we actually doing the ML lightly was ML today maybe using a frameworks like a scikit-learn and the XGBooster, Scalars and TensorFlow, Python notebooks, like these kinds of things as a Jupyter notebook. Even also Jupyter notebook is one of the famous and most of the persons are using it as a Jupyter notebook because Jupyter notebook is a comfortable everyone can use because it is off as offline also. You can doing as that. And the another thing as a, this maybe you are just experimenting with the different kinds types of models, building proofs as a concept, as a scaling for the production of your built model. That's a is a thing. And main thing maybe you are just experimenting with these kinds of things. So what I want to say, the no matter what you are expecting, yeah, I have got some messages. You can see my text. Yeah, your PPT, you are going to share the PPT. Yes, in fine. Um, oh, Varun Gopal is not in this private. Okay, I can share this to everyone. Yes. Yeah, guys, some other guys are waiting over there. I want to access them also. Okay. Yeah, guys. Okay, where I leave it. Yeah. So what I want to say at right now, no matter where you are in this machine learning as this thing, as a ML toolkit, it is got a something help to you on GCP. As a ML toolkit is mainly used for the mobile developers. For the mobile developers, everyone are using the ML kit. For the machine learning things, in the machine learning things, you can easy to update your apps using the latest techniques. You can work on these tools. It is mainly using of this taken off as a ML kit. And this thing we have a whole spectrum of ML product on GCP. On this left hand side we have a product targeted toward the application developer. To us these you want to know as a little bit of ML experience because it is for ML something you want to know as you want to know much something about the ML. But on the right hand side of this is a spectrum. We have products that are targeted more of scientists and ML practitioners. Okay, and so the first product ML talk was APIs. Okay, APIs, a machine learning APIs, APIs that give the access to the pre-trained model with a single list API language. You want to know this main thing. There is a main the best feature in machine learning we have discovered was a machine learning API. This API as a single API language, you can give this your application as a good thing. And then next of all, I'm going to talk is a AutoML. The first AutoML product was a AutoML version. So in this AutoML version, we are using a many things. After some of the PPTs, I can you explain about AutoML version. This AutoML version was using on a many places, and I can show you a small demo about the AutoML version. So if you see how a bit, we can build a custom image as a classification client on our own data without like calling to light of the code of model. You don't even to write a single code for this AutoML, because AutoML made everything easy. If you are going to some, if you know Android application you are going to develop in Android Studio, in case you don't export on a machine learning, it is now you don't need to worry about that, because we are using this AutoML. Just you requesting a one API language, just integrating this thing into your Java applications. It is very simple. You can integrate your application into this thing. You don't need to write it even single line of code. It is just you can get a single API language, guys. And the another thing I'm going to note here is this, as further moved as a light word is a custom model built as in meet. Okay, 1 second, some other guys said you get joined. Yeah, now we can continue. As a TensorFlow and a cloud ML engine has changed some of the evolutions in the cloud of engineering. As what I'm going to talk right now, as have series called as a cloud ML. This cloud machine learning engine let you scale you to client and scale your model at anywhere. There is a project, it is also known as Kubeflow. You want to know, as some years before, I think it's in 2018. In 2018, they released as a Kubeflow. This is a Kubeflow which is specifically for as a ML engineers. What I'm telling at right now, it was as a machine learning developers actually waiting for something in a Kubernetes. We are normally cloud. What we do was we are storing and allocating some things we are done in a Kubernetes. But after the coming of this thing as a Kubeflow, in Kubeflow actually what we do actually was we do some machine learning works on the Kubeflow only. In the Kubeflow we can do many machine learning tasks, and we can run as a ML workloads on Kubernetes. In Kubeflow we can done lot of workloads are done on the Kubernetes only. And finally I'm telling it was is a Kubeflow. Yeah, it's a this is a project. This is also known as Kubeflow. This lets you learn on ML workloads on Kubernetes. Finally, our most do our yourself solution. Say you have a ML framework, other then TensorFlow you want to learn on as a GCP. You can do this using a complete. Where some other person came, I want to access him. Yeah, now I can continue. You can do this using Google Compute Engine or GKE. Yeah, it's the main thing in our Google Compute Engine or GKE. You can do this task, but today we have tons and tons of topics to cover. So I'm just leaving that thing, and further I can go to the next thing. Okay, guys. Okay, it's a GKE, but I have a lot of time to cover today. I'm not having just a 1 hour because not able to cover GKE, because GKE is one of a big topic to want to cover, guys. Okay, we can go next. Yeah, it's a main thing. Now we get into a core part of our topic. It's let's start with on a ML as an API, machine learning as an API. Okay, you get live and run on GCP. We have 5 APIs that give access. That is a split-line model to accomplish common ML tasks. We want to know. They can do things like analyzing images and something different kinds of things that they can do, and analyzing videos, converting audio to text, and analyzing text things. 1 second, someone messaged me. I want to look at that, guys. Just hold second. Someone message what he was. Yeah, you are not audible. Hey guys, now it's audible. Someone to telling me it's not audible. Can everyone hear my voice, guys? Someone please answer. Yeah, that's great. I think guy, your mic was not good. It's sorry, your speaker was not good. Yeah, I can too. Okay, what it was actually. I'm going to the main part. We can do many of the things right here. The main thing I'm doing it was analyzing from converting audio to text. It is the audio to text conversion was similarly in all Google platforms that right now you can do as a Hey Google Siri and everything else. Actually, Siri is not a part of this. It is some another thing. Now as a Google Cloud, as a Hey Google, okay Google, everything on converting the main in the beginning of the case we using as this is analyzing as a videos and converting from audio to text. It is a main thing and analyzing further translation textures. In some cases you get into some Chinese website, you don't know how to what's the Chinese actually told, we using as a translation things. These kinds of cloud transaction will help us to easy, we can manage those kinds of things. We can easy to transfer the language of Chinese to English, Spanish to English, English to Spanish. It is mainly useful for many people. And in our India also there is some websites in different languages, Tamil, Hindi, Malayalam, Telugu, lot of languages have accomplished. Using these kinds of APIs, we can integrate to our applications. We can easy to translate the whatever the kind of languages you can use. This is we are using as a cloud translation. This API we are going to use, guys. And we can get to the next thing. Yeah, this is the main we get into now. In this case we are going to dive into these links. One second, guys, someone I want to admit. Yeah, today I'm going to talk about two topics as a cloud natural language and as a cloud cloud version. These are the main two topics today I'm going to take because I don't have much longer time to take thing. Today I'm going to take as a cloud natural language and cloud version. Yeah, guys, just a second. Yeah, someone's on the board. Yeah, guys, everyone can mute your mics. Yeah, great. Everyone's unmute mic. Now on the board, whatever, as a cloud version API. Now we're getting, it is the main core of the thing. Cloud version API was as, okay, this is everything the Vision API will do. This code, the Vision API provides a label detection that will, yeah, wait a second, guys, someone came in, I want to admit him. Yeah, now we get back. This is a cloud version API, provides the label detection as a main thing and web detection and OCR, logo detection, landmarks, crop hints, and explicit contents. There are a lot of things was done. This is cloud detection. In this case, web detections as go one step further, it searches from the web. Probably what this web detection do you do was, if we are going to admit some images, you can simple, if I go to the Google search, in this Google search, there is a end of the search bar, there is a symbol known as a speech we can talk, and the near of the place there is another picture which is known as you want some camera images. If you click that camera image, you can browse your some you thing you want to upload on the image, then it will search from the web and it will give the result to it. That is a web detection. And the another thing is a OCR, is a optical character recognition. Main I want to tell, lot of applications are using this OCR technology as a lot of new applications. Most of the PDF applications, there is a lot of applications. In your college, someone's telling you, it is very simple to develop an OCR application because lot of open source OCR applications are available. Because we can use it to optical recognize from the thing. You just take a single image of your picture, the OCR technology appears on there, and it will take all the characters from that book from you to your it's a digital thing. As a next, find a text on your image, tells the text in tell what language it was. Sometimes the OCR will detect exactly what language, English, Chinese, Marathi, Telugu, Malayalam, and lot of things were identified and done these things with OCR. And logo detection. Logo detection will identify common logos in the image, and it is landmarks will detect the common landmarks. Crops will, in case if you get some images, you just crop that building or some places, it will exactly identify what it was. And some of the explicit contents we can easy to identify, guys. And we can jump to the next thing. This is a Cloud Vision API looks like. How many of the guys thinking how exactly the Vision API language look like? It is a exact method of the Vision APIs look, guys. And you don't need to know about a pre-trained model. Actually workloads under hood, you can pass this URL. Okay, actually what you are gonna do, you just pass this URL to your image cloud in your Google Cloud, just using a base 64. You don't need to that base 64 image, and then you tell type of features deductions that you want to learn. Okay, guys, It is a thing you just want to label these things. That's enough. It's a really simple. You're just giving a simple request, it will learn, guys. And it is calling a vision API in Python, guys. Now it's a REST API, guys, and you can call it at any language. um Whatever it is, you don't need to know how it is split line model work under hood. You can pass either it's a URL and images cloud storage as the same thing. It's the same as a base 64 image we are using. Tell at what's the type, it is we just importing the Python library, guys, Python library, and we just using this thing vision cloud automation, and if we label the direction, that's enough. Oh, okay, guys. I learned this label detection, analyze the responses. That's very simple. You're just using this label and analyze things. It is very easy to done. Okay, now we will get into dive into demo. What is I'm talking exactly? I'm talking about this cloud version, guys. Cloud version. This is a cloud version API. I'm talking at right now. I just showing a small demo. If you get, I can give all the credential, all my PPTs in end of the session to who's a host this event. Okay, just you can just get into a cloud version AI. Just Google search it. You can get this page. It is a main console of this page. Just scroll down to this page. There is it's auto vision API. There is a thing which is known as a try the API. If before you implementing the API into your application, you can try how is exactly the application works through your application. You just drag this thing. Now I going to implement one photos. Okay, this was a picture. Before there is a small pop-up with a captcha. You want to click that. Don't forget to click the captcha, guys, because captcha without captcha it is not will work because we want to identify humans. Yeah. Okay, this is a picture was taken in Google AI program in Google Bangalore new office. We just participated Google hackathons. That picture, it will identify everything what in this picture. The cloud vision will do everything or what are the things. The API will I understand your smiling or behavior. What are the textures? What are the things we get in this thing? Everything the API will get, guys. Just a second, it's still loading. Some all the time this API for trial is some takes some time to it's load it, so some takes some time to evaluation because it's you just want to wait. Yeah, now it's good. Yeah, it will identify the people see joy phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and phase 5. It just find the 14 phases, and it will expand the joy and sorrow. It will give you the exact thing. You can see all the phases have joy and happiness. In some the phase 8% have the less joy, and the other person has a full joy. It will identify the face reactions in a simple way. We can use this API. We can done these things, guys. And the you can see the objects. It will be easy to find the objects. There is a person. There is a person is 69%, and there is a 14% will identified. And guys, we are wearing as a pants and jeans. It is specifically the jeans. Look at guys. We guys are wearing of the jeans, and there's a top, and there's a person also. And the another things are labels. It will label the things. It's a social group, what's a community, technology, because we are handling these technologies. Like Google is a technology, it's a room. It will identify it's a room, and maintaining is a students. Actually we are looking as a student. And in the web, it is a really fantastic tag. If you are uploading some of the famous person images, it is easily identified because I'm from education institutes. If you click this from the, I will get to the LinkedIn profile. Actually, I'm from the Sri Krishna. The just find our faces, it will identify. Yeah, this person is from Sri Krishna colleges. Yeah, he is easily identified from Sri Krishna. And it is we are as a software developers. From our faces, it will identify who we are. It will as a software developer, guys. And you can see these are the list of links from provided them. What are the matching results from our faces from the web, and it will identify some of the pictures. Here is you can see there is a for India, A for India, A for India. It will identify everything. You can see right here as a Google will identify the paragraph, all the stuff it will identify on properties. In this properties label, you can see the properties in the top here. There is a ceiling. It will find the ratio of 0.8 as an upper. Do you want to know this? It is cropped from here. It is a really a fascinating thing, guys. It is a 0.8. Here it is find 0.1. It's a 0.2. Fantastic. It is cropped because it is not probably cropped. It is some cropped, but here it was good in a cropper phase as a safe thing. Finally, it's a safe search. In the safe search, it will identify it was a adult or spoof, or in case it was a medical violence. It will tell everything whatever it is, guys. Okay, guys, everyone's here. Everything's great. Oh, okay, we just get into back to our PPT. You guys, let's get start next things. Okay, what's our next thing was, now we are using this thing. Yeah, now we get into a cloud natural language. What's this? It's a cloud natural language. We are using some fascinating sound, some funny sound. Cloud natural language. You don't need to bother about that, guys. Now I'm going to talk about, it's a NLP. It's a natural language processing. Is using as a cloud natural language, which we want to analyze the texts. Okay. The as a single list API language, the first thing we want to extract from the key entities of a text, guys, and it will also tells what's the weather, that's as a positive or negative, guys. Oh, 1 second, guys. Yeah, it will tell whether it is positive or negative, like these kinds of things it will demonstrate, and it is tell whether it will be limitations, how it distinguish, and it will syntax is tell as a new features API, as a classifications, all these things. It will, this natural image do everything. It will identify the what are the textures, what kind of text it was. If the text it was a positive, some person tell if a good, it will find it was a good bad. He looks pretty, it will say it was good. He looks bad, it will say it was a negative command, and it will see the face reactions, and it will analyze the all synthetic things. If some person writing a tweet and continue tweeting something, you want to identify the tweet is which is based on it was synthetic, it was a good synthetic, bad synthetic, everything which will be analyzed using this thing, and it will clarify the content. If there's a lot of things are uploading on the internet, if you are writing some blogs, some uploading some of the post on Instagram, as a Facebook, we were actually, this thing will clarify the, there are a lot of the content in it's a best example is a TikTok. In TikTok there is a lot of things are uploading, as a technology is uploading on TikTok, as a funny thing, as a dancing, everything. Using this clarify content, we can easy to clarify whether it is a content is from the funny or dancing, or why it's technology based. If you can easy to clarify using this TikToks, like this kind hello app, well, there's a lot of content, we can easy to clarify these kinds of APIs as a thing, a single thing. Yeah, guys. Yeah, now I just before as a same thing, what we see in the cloud version language as a same we are seeing as a natural language in Python, guys. It is a thing. Has some Python code is neural, is an NLP, as a pretty similar to the Cloud Vision API. We saw in the previous page. Don't need to know as a how the model works. You guys, you don't need to be the expert. The exactly how the model works. You don't need to know about that. You don't want to bother about what are the things we are going on the stuff over there. As which is simple. Just it will send our text and back the result. As the same way we are using as a Python importing a library, and we are using a client language dot service client, and we just here we are using this is a API and type document, guys, and then we are ensure this document type as a plain. Okay, guys. Okay, you can, I think you understand this thing. If you have any doubts related to this, I am not able to solve it right now because I want to cover a lot of things. After the session, you just ping me on Twitter or LinkedIn, guys. Okay, just think next time I'm going to go. It was, let's see, a demo. Previously I show you about the demo of the cloud version API. Now I'm going to show the example of the natural language. What is natural abstractly? Okay, guys, you just came into here. It is a natural language. You just going to type on Google NLP for cloud. It will get on this page. You can see the insights of these all things. AutoML programs. Here is a demo. You actually, before you implementing this API to your personal applications, web or mobile, you can do this at right here. For example, I can type here, I loved the Jammu University as all missing here, guys. Jammu University, and I love Jammu University, but today yeah, I don't know, but the ML talk today, but the ML talk was just okay, guys, just okay. We can analyze. I love Jammu University, but the ML talk was just okay. Yeah, we can analyze what it was exactly. Here also we have ML robot. It will analyze faster. You don't need to worry about, guys. It will identify entity. You can see it will identify universities. It is also known as one style silence, and it will over sentiments. You can see the sentiments of the entire document. It says score 0.4. I loved Jammu, but the ML talk was not. The post, it will understand the positive things of the 4.4, and it will give the, and you can see a syntax. You can clearly plot how it was actually happening. I can see a plow, noun, web, everything is just separating on over here. The lemon, the methodology, everything you will be faced on a different cases, guys. It is easy to analyze you in these phases. It is exactly happening here. You don't need to write a single code of any programming. You're just using this API to your applications like a web or mobile. You can just using this application to this how it works, and it will categorize as a thing. But why it is not showing it categorized? You want to type about 20 characters. Just time now characters have some including of 10 characters only is just thing. But we want, if you use about 20 characters, it will show the categorized thing. Some I go another example. My mom was today be happy, but my dad was sad. Okay, we can analyze this thing. It will do this thing. Actually, it will analyze the mom and the dad was a person. You can see the mom is analyzed as a person and the dad also analyzed as a person, as a silence as 0.90, 0.10, and it is a sentiment. And again the sentiment of the thing, it will give the magnitude of 0.3, 0.3, and it's a 0.8 and 0.8, and it will find the ledge how it is called, how it is works as the same as a sentiment. It will give the best thing as a how a wording of the phrase, as a my mom was today be happy. It will find it noun using a number is equal to singular as an you see these kinds of thing was background thing. If you it is simply thinking what is exactly going this API thing a natural language. It is really exactly happening on over here. You just calling this API to your products for this thing. Okay, before you don't wasting time, we just get into our classes, guys. Okay, because we want to cover a lot of topics. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's now I'm going to talk about some of the examples of the API. ML APIs in production. Actually, previously I talk about the lot of things, lot of APIs as a cloud version and NLP. These APIs in production, some of the company. There's a company which is also known as a GCP. GCP is a website that lets you search for GIFs. If you are using a WhatsApp, there's a lot of GIFs which is developed by this GCP website. Share across the web. They use this Vision API, optical recognition for the feature to add searches by the text functionality to do all the GIFs. So lot of GIFs have text in before. Use this Vision API, you couldn't search between the textures. If you get into the website, you just want to search something using this Vision API only, the easy to recognize the GIFs. Now the GIF company has got a lot of customers using this as a Vision API, guys. Previously, I showed the Vision API that the Vision API was using this GIF company, and now the GIF company has got a lot of users using this GIF API. And next of all, I'm going to talk about the Healthset. It was based on a newspaper company. It's a large publishing newspaper company, and it also using as a NL API. Natural language processing API was using as this thing. What they actually use for this API was a content categorization. For this newspaper, they are getting a lot of content, different kind of mergers, life cheeks, a lot of interesting things, medical, technology, lot of things are getting for this newspaper that are is a trouble. Using this natural languaging API, these company have solved as a many issue, and there are lot of times was reduced by using this NLP API. Using this, if you in your university, there are a lot of students are being as a startups. If you students are like to start some new companies in your future, you for your company, for what you want to use this NLP API, if you are starting a newspaper company, if you are starting a magazine, like this kind, lot of stuff, there is this API will help you to categorize the difference between the what of the products you're using. Actually, lot of companies are using this API. Using this API only, there's a lot of manual work for reducing, guys. And the third, what I want to talk in was is describe this company. What this company actually it was basically an application. It's a mobile application, I think so. It is a new app that lets you transcribe but meeting and interviews. Lot of meetings and interviews are done on this website only. using the speech API for transcription. Actually, what actually it was in the meeting and in the some of the interviews, we just gone now. Actually, we talking as a Zoom meeting. In this Zoom meeting, I'm talking to you, as you talking to me. But in some cases, you are not able to take a notes. In some cases, you are not able to do this. Using this NLP thing, you can the automatic what I'm talking actually it will come into text. After, in case, you can see the text as a subtitles. If you are seeing some of the movies without subtitles, you are not able to see movies as a Big Bang Theory, as a Bahubali. I think because some person know Hindi, some person don't know Tamil. If they don't dub on Tamil movie as a Bahubali, you just using this API, this NLP API, you can easily use to dub what are they talking actually in. Actually, they're talking in Hindi, but in some person have a dub in English. It will using to them to it will easy to convert them as a English as well. If a lot of movies are in English as a robot, lot of things, but in some of the person are not able to understand using this NLP only as a subtitles as a most of the things were developed, guys. You want to know NLP is a lot of industries for using this NLP, and many owners aware of this. If you are startup, if you are going to building your company, you just forget you using this NLP. It is very fascinating, guys. And the another thing was as I've seen it. Okay, it is a company, it is a cloud source video platform, guys. It's a thousands of videos are uploading as a daily, so that no time to manually tag that videos. They are going to combination this video intelligence speech. Actually, they are using as a video intelligence and speech version, speech and NLP to automate the tags. In the actually, it is a based on as a one of the video platform. There are a lot of videos are uploading on this website. Actually, it is very manually to differentiate what kind of video it was. It is a funny video, dancing video, technology video. Using this like kind of API, it is easy to we can separate that categories, because it was reducing lot of manual works, guys. And finally, I'm telling as a Mashlow. It is a company, it's a mobile app. Mashlow. It is an audio journal. Actually, today it's a lot of applications are developing using a framework. It is also known as Flutter. You can using develop application. Just the application using the small frameworks, guys. Wait a second, guys, someone new admitted. Just give the access to him. Yeah, nowadays actually lot guys are developing new application. You just what the Mastro application was actually do was there is lot of books are over there. If you guys are not familiar with reading the books and you are going to read a blogs, you are not familiar with reading these things. I'm not like reading. If I read, I will sleep. If actually tomorrow was examination, it is difficult to read all the contents. You just is using this API. This API will read all the contents in your book, and it will teach you in the case. In future, we are developing as what it was using this API. It will using our voice conversion. In some case, we are doing some beautiful voice, lady voice, gents voice, whatever you can convert. Everything we can use this as an NLP. Most of us using as a journal things. A lot of journals was done, and audio things were getting using this thing NLP only, guys. Okay, we can get to the next thing. Oops, yeah. Okay, next year actually it was yo guys, I want a little bit about some companies that I want to tell. As a Disney is a first company trained a model on different as it is a AutoML. The main thing, the AutoML version, Disney is a first company. You want to know as a Disney, you are seeing a lot of Mickey Mouse movies. The Disney is a first example that as a trained a models on different Disney characters, products, categories, and colors that integrated to the searches engines to use as a more accurate results. In the all cartoon characters, they're using these different kinds of categories, different kind of thing. They actually mixed it using this auto version ML. They are the first customer to I think so. They actually created these things, sort of stuff are done. And the Urban, it's a outfitting is a clothing company that got similar use case that trained a model to recognize a different kind of clothing patterns and necklaces styles they're using to create a comprehensive set of products and attributes they are using to improve the recognition given the user better result. As it's urban fitting, you mainly see as because in just simple, you just go into some of the houses, not a house. If it's a pothis, lot of Langalojan, there is a lot of tradition shows are there. If you are going to the, like an example, if you are going to a Reebok shop, how many of I'm a fan of the Reebok showroom as a Nike. If you are getting there, a lot of clothes and who the stars are there. If you want to start, but it's difficult to categorize everything. So we are using this as NLP in the AutoML version. It is easy to categorize everything as well. And we are finally actually as a Zootcare. It's a last example I want to tell here. In London, it was based in as a Society of London, got cameras deployed all over the world, and they built a model to automatically tag of wild animals, seeing that's a camera. As what I'm telling as it should was, actually it was a photo tagging, like in the bad wolves taking the thing. We are going the forest. Actually, a lot of camera fans are what we do. That was they just get into over there and get the lot of pictures of all the animals. What different kind of categories, lions, tigers, in a lot angle. It will automatically categorize and it will automatically tag whatever harsh animal, small animal, likely animal, cute animal, everything will be done using these kinds of things, guys. And next thing, what actually it was well, yeah. So as actually what I told previously, actually I told before as a two products. I have talked about APIs and AutoMLs, and I have entirely abstracted to the model for us. We don't know about anything. Model works under the hood of these things as a customer prediction works task that's specific to the set of use cases, guys. And one example I want to tell what actually it was. Just launch a new product to your company. If example, as in case if you are going to launch a new project, if you are going to launch in your company, as a main thing, what I'm telling it is, it's a posted a lot of social medias, like in pictures, they are tagged about the thing, and a lot of stuff are going on there. The product located to go on and need to train a model, and the data will be allocated to that. Lot and logs are coming over there. It's a product. If you are going to think there is a lot and logs, new things will come over there. Want to analyze these logs and find the anomalies in your application, because lot of integrations and logs are going over there. For this thing, we are using these cases to analyze this. Is an NLP, like there is a lot of API requests. You can easily to solve this. This would be like a custom client on over your data, guys. We got another thing, yeah. Actually, mainly there are lot of stuff. These are the two products we are very helpful for lot of business papers. There's a TensorFlow and ML engine. These are the two main products as I want to tell guys. Actually, we got two tools to help you to do this TensorFlow for building your models. As a TensorFlow and ML engines, guys. The TensorFlow is so you can build, and machine learning you can client and serve your application. In case of that, open source projects on GitHub, and as a phenomenal, want to know, guys. Yeah, guys, one second, just a second, guys. It's not pointed problem. Yeah, I'm getting it back, guys. What actually it was a small case. We just shouldn't do back. Here is the main thing. So for the beginners, in the as a beginning, not a beginners as a beginning. In the beginning, the Google Blinds team. Yeah, that's the main thing. The team is also known as Google Blinds. In the beginning, the Google Blinds team wanted everyone to industry able to benefit of the ML products that work on a made of TensorFlow. So open sources. On GitHub and a phenomenal. In main case, there is it is one of the top most project that we done on a GitHub it is TensorFlow, and more than 13 million downloads was done, guys, and multiple deployment operations have been done over this. Is multiple deployment operations. It's the most popular. More than 90,000 GitHub stars we get from on over the time. Not this time. Now it was really huge, but in case of that time, there are more than 90,000 things will be accomplished. Serve your TensorFlow as a model to enable, guys. And the next things is a main was as a so once you have built your TensorFlow model, you think about training it and then generating a prediction at a scale, also serving your app, because imagine hit thousands of predictions, because thousands of predictions requests per minute, in case you're gonna find a way to serve a model scale, guys. And yeah, next is a cloud machine learning. You want to it's a main thing, guys, because TensorFlow is a open source, guys. As a TensorFlow is open source, you want to know TensorFlow is open source. Anyone can use. It's an open source library, guys. If you want to develop any applications, you can go over that and just you develop it because it is developed by Steam. It is open source. You can manage and work on different categories, guys. Okay. In this case, you can try and serve your TensorFlow model anywhere, but it talks about a GCP, guys. So in case talk about managed services for good TensorFlow on a cloud machine learning, you can learn distributed in a GPUs and TPUs. Main thing you can distribute TPUs. If you're running a model, you can use a graphic processing unit or using a TensorFlow processing unit. This kind of processing units as a server, normally as a Google Colab will provide as a free GPUs for you guys and CPU TPUs also. You can train your model, free TPUs you can deploy. In case you feel you're doing a large things, then you can able to buy some of the things, guys. And these are the things were mainly going on as a TPU customer hardware designation, specifically accelerated workload, guys, and engine API. You want to know about the main of these things. As a TPU customer hardware design were very accurate to these things. So ML engines and this ML engine API to access the scalable online batches prediction for the model. One of the great thing about ML engine is a lock-in time. So the main or one of the purpose what I'm going to now it was, let's say that it was want to make use of ML engines client my model, but in want to download my model serve someone else, it is really easy to you can reserve it, guys. And the other thing, the main thing was actually it's we get into the end of the session, guys. We time are going now 7:53. I want to it's a last slide, I think so. Oh, now we go. It's important thing I want to tell you was now I'm going to talk about a few companies. These are the major companies. Want to know? Actually, these companies are using as a TensorFlow and ML engine in their production to build, guys. As a TensorFlow and ML engine, both these things are using. These three companies are majorly using as a low source because many of the person don't know about this nobody this company is also known as Rolls-Royce. This Rolls-Royce was done by using as a many large of most of the persons like this company want to buy Rolls-Royce cars. This is called my dream. Like this company, what they actually did was this is then the first example Rolls-Royce cars that as they using as a common TensorFlow model in their Mellin division to identify the clag objects and the vessels can encode the same. It will simple to identify the clag and the vessels can be encoded and at the sea, guys. Okay, and the next it was Okada. Okada is a normal name was Okada, and it is a UK based company. And it was in it is I think London. UK based company, largest glossy delivery service that can imagine get a tons and tons of customers and mails got every day, build a customer model. They able to task thousands of mails and predict whether like what's the urgent responses may be done in an email. Don't request a response to all. That's the main thing. And but they are able to save the lot of customer support time using this model. As in case there is a lot of issues for facing by them after using this TensorFlow and ML engine, they can easy to solve these kinds of problems. And because in their mail they are getting a lot of requests from different customers because they have only less employees. In that case, using this thing, they can easily solve all the problems using this engine. As a finally, as our example is a lead bus defense and space, guys. Finally, they're using a custom image classification model to identify things in a satellite imaginary. You can identify using a satellite imaginary. They can identify these kind of lot of stuff, guys. Okay. I think everyone can understand. I don't know how it's going because if it is offline workshops or offline meetings, because we can easily interact. In this online, we can not able to do. Okay. Main thing, one of the three things you want to remember from this presentation, what actually it was, use a pretender API to accomplish a common ML task like image analyze and ML all translation. This is one of the main thing. And the another thing is to build an image classification API client on your own data using an AutoML version. This also. And for the customer taskers, build a TensorFlow model with your data, client and serve on an ML engine. It is a use case, guys. That's all. That's everything. That's good. Okay, now you have any questions, just you can ask over me on a message. Okay, we have still time of 4 minutes, guys. Just asking me a questions, please, guys. If you have any question, what are the questions, just ask me on chat. I'm waiting for the ask. Any questions, guys? Guys, come on. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, guys, just show me any questions. We have nearly 4 minutes, guys. Just in chat, you just ask me any questions. Yes, in model notion. Okay, guys, any questions? I'm waiting here. For the basic and what I'm told was just for the all the business purpose. Yeah, someone get joining. Yeah, I want to admit as a but it was an session, not an issue. You just get joined, guy. Oh, any questions? Actually, everyone are online or not? Because we have 19 participants, but no one get in a replay. There is any? If you have any, if you want to talk with me, just to raise a hand in your console, guys. Console. I think everyone are hearing my voice. Then why? Aditya, Nikhil, there are a lot of students over there. Cool. Yeah, we have send the hand lights. Yeah, once again for hand lights. Yeah, now you can talk, buddy. Sandeep. Hey, Sandeep, now you can talk.
Yeah, yes, sir. Actually, you are little bit fast, so I am facing some of the
Actually,
problem.
what the issue was, we have only 1 hour time. I want to cover a lot of topics. If you have, yeah, what's the question now? You can ask.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, what's the main? What in which field you are? In which field you are doubt?
Yes, actually, in the some of the part where you are covering those, I have a doubt. If you are going to share those PPT, then I go with the Google and all those things, and whatever dot remains, then I can contact you. So please share this PPT
Yeah,
so
I
I
definitely share
can.
your PPTs and all the credentials, you guys. Definitely. Yeah. Is
Okay, so
apart from that, anything you have doubts, guys? You from these things?
no.
Yeah. For all the business cases, it is useful for you guys. Is everything okay? How is session? Something actually, all the bad thing was it was something very fast because we have only 1 hour time. I want to cover everything. That's the main thing we issue we have faced. In next, if we have a opportunity I get, I can take you to whole session. It's a yeah. I can briefly explain. I can do a lot of yeah. Is that everything good? 1 second. Lot of you guys. Yeah, time scoker. Do we make a API call? Do we make an API call? Yeah, guys. Bye for everyone.